I don't wanna be famous, homie, you keep the fame. I just want a few dollars so I could chase a wings. I'ma clean up my city, baby, they need the most. I can't fuck with you niggas even though we was close.
Yeah, I don't wanna be famous, but I want it all. Eat fancy foods and drive expensive cars. Take a trip around the world, maybe even Mars. I'll take you out to dine and about the bar.
I just need the name so I can clean up my city.
What's up, Sean? How your day going, man?
Great, great, great. How about yours?
It's going fantastic.
Okay.
So I got a couple of questions for you.
Okay.
My first question is, what is virtual wholesaling?
Virtual wholesale. Okay. All right. So to me, virtual wholesaling is basically, because a lot of people got different opinions on their side of virtual wholesaling. But me personally, virtual wholesaling is wholesaling properties virtually. Sitting at home, you could be at the beach, on vacation, anywhere in the world. You can close deals off your phone, your tablet. It's virtual. Alright, so and then it's out of state, out of the area that you actually are living in, out of the state, out of your state, out of your backyard. Alright, so like I said, virtual wholesaling to me is you have you, which is the virtual wholesaler, the VW. Then you have your seller. Can't do nothing without the seller. And then you have your buyer. You have four main characters that play a major part in virtual wholesaling, right? So you have your buyer, he play a major part. Then you have your real estate closing attorney. A lot of people talk about title companies. The reason why I don't speak about title companies because I never used one. So I'm sticking to my guns. I'm sticking to what I know and what made me money. I can't tell people that all this other stuff work, like as far as driving for dollars. I can't tell people it worked because I never made no money. Even though I did it, I never closed no deal doing it. So virtual wholesaling is basically wholesaling houses virtually. You don't see the property, you don't see the buyer, you don't see the seller, you don't see the real estate closing attorney, but I actually talk to these people. You know what I'm saying? So communication is a lot. You need a lot.
Yeah. I understand. So I actually have another question.
Okay.
So have you ever tried driving for dollars and prop stream and all that other stuff?
Driving for dollars, yeah. Alright, so when I very first started, a couple guys was doing their thing. They was in the game, but that was doing their thing before they went mainstream. So I was watching these guys. Like I said, I was sitting in my room at the crib in Atlanta, and like I said, real estate came across my mind, and I jumped on it. So basically, once I obtained the knowledge, I was following all these different type of guys, and everybody was talking about driving for dollars, and so I'm doing the driving for dollar thing, and basically spending money and wasting money, gas and all this stuff like that, and then wasting money on envelopes and all different type of marketing ways to market to try to get a property under contract, right? So the driving for dollar thing, I tried it, riding around neighborhoods, because I was actually staying in Norcross, Georgia at the moment. So we was riding around in that area, Gwinnett County. So we riding around. I actually found some vacant houses. I wrote them down as the guys that I was actually seeing. I was following them, so I was doing what they was doing. Actually, I was writing the properties down. So back then, people was actually closing deals doing that. But that was some years ago. It's fossils now. But anyway, so I actually wrote a couple properties down, reached out to the people. I received a couple letters, but never closed no deal. So the driving for dollar thing leads to then you got to go into skip tracing. Now all this stuff requires you to have a team, and if you don't have no team doing this stuff, you SOL, shit out of luck, right? So once you drive for dollars, you got to go skip tracing, right? So as soon as I wrote the properties down, wrote address, I have probably like 10 properties a day, get like 10 properties a day, write them down. Go to my computer, get back to the house, go to my computer, skip trace them. Once I skip trace them, I find out, who own these properties, by going on the tax assessor. Some people go to people search or whatever the case may be. And once I did that, I still got these people new mailing address because there was an absentee owner. So I got the new mailing address, sent the mail out, and I still got some of the return mail, return envelopes right now, return postcards and all this stuff in my folder. But it's crazy because everything that people talked about years ago, people is going crazy over now. Like, they going crazy over driving for dollars and prop stream. Now, I ain't never knew nothing about prop stream. Prop stream wasn't out there. But back to your question, yeah, driving for dollars. Then it leads to skip trace. You got to see who these, who these people are. Then after you see who these people are, you got to send them a letter, a direct mail or a postcard. And then I'm gonna tell you guys this though. What these so-called gurus and these people that create these strategies, so they say, they ain't telling you that these properties that you guys actually are, driving for dollars for and actually are sending out direct mail for, are actually sometimes have taxes and liens on them, because they've been sitting so long. So the seller can't sell that property until that tax or that lien is paid off. You know what I'm saying? So you got it's different strategies. I'm very creative in this real estate world. So it ain't nothing that I can't do because I'm a very creative person. I create strategies, and my strategies are very lead based. I teach people how to virtually wholesale properties all across the country, and I ain't playing no games when I say that.
And yeah, I see you have a tired landlord strategy too. Can you talk about that too?
Okay, so the tired landlord strategy, I'll basically show you. Now you can use that in your own market too as well. You can use that in your market too as well, right? So I basically show you how to target these tired landlords, in your market, in somebody else's market, across the country, brother. All right, so now these people have tons of properties, right? And my strategies are very lead based. You would never run out of leads. You can wholesale land, multi-family units, triplexes, duplexes, manufactured homes, anything dealing with real estate. You can wholesale and make you a nice piece of profit using my strategy. All right, so back to the question. All right, so but now it's a lot of people. It's a lot of people that obtain properties over the years that now they tired landlords. So in their beginning years, they was investing in properties, buying properties. Once was like me, I play Monopoly with the state, I play Monopoly with the country. All right, so that was once like me, right? Just, in the real estate world, flipping and, just doing what they do. And then they started, kind of buying properties to put tenants in. So over the years, they'll go to the bank, refinance, basically do the Burr effect. If you don't know what that means, I'll tell you about that in another video. So basically, they fixing these properties up, buying these properties, go get a loan, refinance that property, whatever the case may be, and keep buying properties and put them tenants in it. So now the tenants paying that mortgage. I don't want to confuse you, but anyway. So, once the landlords obtain all these properties at one time, so they get tired of them over the years. They get tired of fixing them up. So once they get tired of fixing them up, and I know a tired landlord when I see one, when I speak to one. These people are very motivated. They're tired of paying taxes on these ugly homes because the tenants done left them so shitty looking. They don't want to fix them up, and they're just tired. They're just tired of it. They want to enjoy their money. They want to sell all these properties, and these people be the ones with 15 to 20, a portfolio of 15 to 20 properties. And it's breathtaking because you can actually get these properties, a list of these properties, go through them, pick out the ones you want, and make you $10,000 off each and every last one of these properties. And these deals close in days. No, we don't wait. And I teach you how to negotiate. I'm a salesman. I'm a negotiator. I'm a damn good negotiator. So I don't scam. Ain't no fraud. Ain't no none of that. I feel as if I'm a prophet, I'm a messenger. I'm here to spread the word, and I'm here to feed people, because there's a lot of people that need to be fed, man. There's a lot of people that have been brainwashed over the years, way before I was here. But I was just blessed enough to obtain knowledge to actually create stuff like things you can make money from and generate your money. So, you know.
Yeah, man, you really doing your thing. And where people can find you at?
Alright, so you can find me at on Instagram at Sean-Jones-25. Matter of fact, scratch that. And I ain't gonna edit this video either to be honest. Alright, so it's Sean_Jones_252. And that's on Instagram, Sean_Jones_252. Alright, on Facebook, you can find me at Sean_Jones. Or if you can't, it's a lot of Sean Joneses. You can find me at you can still go in the search bar on Facebook and type in Sean_Jones virtual wholesaling coach. You know what I'm saying? So then I'm launching my YouTube page. You know, you type in Sean Jones, the virtual wholesaling coach, on that as well, man. I got some content up there you can utilize, like cold calling videos, because you don't want to sound like no robot on the phone with these people. You know what I'm saying? Some people get on the phone with these sellers and start sounding like they don't know what they're talking about. So, you know, find me on those platforms so you can get this knowledge and, you know, boss your life up and take action. Because if you don't take action,
You gonna stay broke. Yes, sir.